Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Details are now emerging that William Ruto has realized that Raila Amolo Odinga is not going to rescue him. And so he's going after Kalonzo Musyoka to be his running mate. Why is William Ruto going after Kalonzo Musyoka? On the same note, they told us that Raila Odinga is enough for him to secure his re-election. I've watched a certain video of Morara Kibaso. Previously, he alleged that there is an assurance that Kalonzo Musyoka is going to work with William Ruto. And Kalonzo is going to be the running mate of William Samoei Ruto come 2027. And this is the video.
Nasema wako kwa opposition. There's a guy there that receives Besha Shigana 2 million every week. And just the other day, he met with William Ruto. You see, I know things. Vile mnaniona hivi, it's not everything that you think I don't know that I don't know. I know more than you think I know. The other day he met with William Ruto and he was negotiating with William Ruto to be his running mate in 2027. Anataka kuwa running mate na kwa opposition, anapinga Ruto, anasema extrajudicial killings, anasema this person has killed people through the police. Usiku wanapatana, anataka kuwa running mate ya Ruto in 2027. Anaendelea kupokea pesa kutoka kwa Consolidated Fund. Amepewa security ya serikali. Uhuru Kenyatta.
After listening to Morara Kibaso alleging that Kalonzo Musyoka is crossing over and his heart is not in the opposition, that even as we speak, there is current conversation that is going on in between Kalonzo Musyoka's close allies and William Ruto's close allies. But Kalonzo himself is disregarding and saying there is nothing like a conversation with William Samoei Ruto. So I want you to listen to Kalonzo rejecting and saying no. This is the video.
Imagine wakisema wanatangaza kila Kalonzo anaenda kuingia serikali. Watafute Kalonzo mwingine sio huyu wa Musyoka.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like. On the same prospect, after listening to Morara Kibaso, you have listened to the response of Kalonzo Musyoka. Is there possibility of Kalonzo Musyoka rhyming with William Samoei Ruto and even him being appointed to be the William Ruto's running mate? Then if Kalonzo Musyoka is going to be William Ruto's running mate, what next for ODM party? Number one, remember ODM will feel like they are being sabotaged because they are the one who rescued William Ruto. And so in some conversations like the position of the deputy president, the position of maybe the speakers of the National Assembly or the Senate, that this must be rewarded to them. At the moment Kalonzo Musyoka is going to enter into an agreement with William Samoei Ruto, then William Ruto is complicating the agreement they had with Raila Amolo Odinga. But again, you've listened to close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga saying it is not an automatic thing that they are going to support William Ruto beyond come 2027. The conversation of ODM members of parliament and the close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga shows some individuals who are not sure. If they were sure today, wangekuwa wana declare even more support and several ODM leaders. But as we speak, I've always opined in this channel, majority of ODM party, they don't want William Ruto. Minority ndio wanataka William Ruto. Na minority niliwaambia ni wale ambao wako kwa serikali kama Opiyo Wandayi, kama John Mbadi, Oparanya, Joho, and some individuals who are who are enjoying some positions like Sam Atandi, the Member of Parliament of Alego Songa, and a close ally of Raila Amolo Odinga, coming from Siaya, is the current chair of Budget Committee. And so he cannot even wish him being kicked out now because of any arrangement in between William Ruto and Kalonzo Musyoka. But what we are seeing is like the politics of interest. And of course, the politics is about interest of the people, of some individuals. If Raila Odinga is feeling like his interest is not being served, he's having a right to walk out. If Kalonzo Musyoka is feeling like is going to cross over, is having that right. But the question is, what are the repercussions and the consequences behind all this, politically speaking? Because number one, this time around, Kalonzo Musyoka is most preferred candidate in the position, presidential candidate. At the moment he's going to cross over, it means he has forgotten any kind of ambition of presidency. Because in Kenya Kwanza, he will not be allowed to vie for presidency. He will just maintain behind William Ruto. But in the opposition, Kalonzo Musyoka is having a good proportion, which for me is like neutral, someone who is worth it being the presidential candidate. At the moment he's going to cross, it means he's ready to queue. Ni mtu ako tayari kupanga laini, or rather laini. So all these scenarios will also affect Kalonzo. If he join this side, will affect him negatively. When he remain in the other side, will of course affect him positively, politically speaking. Because huko hakuna uwezo ya kuwa presidential candidate. Remember, Kalonzo Musyoka amekuwa akisupport Raila for the longest. Nisema for the longest ama 3 times. 3 times. Na amekuwa akisupport Raila na anaamini Raila Amolo Odinga. At the moment, Kalonzo anapata nafasi kwa sababu Raila haendi kufai. Kwa sababu amekuwa akisupport Raila for long. With his strength. Today, avoke. Itakuwa blanda. Sai, hakuna uwezo kuwa presidential candidate. Na run for presidency come 2027. So all these scenarios you're seeing, the rhetoric stories and narratives, they might be true or false. Because again, in politics, everything is possible. And even one day can be 5 years. Or 5 years can be even one day. It depends how these politicians are handling these issues. Because you cannot convince me 100% that in politics everything is impossible. Again, in politics everything is possible. Kalonzo anaweza cross. Oh yeah. Na Kalonzo abaki opposition. Na kuwe presidential candidate. Those are the scenarios. What do you think, Kenyans? Perhaps those are my opinion. You have your opinion. Drop them at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.